Hi there, and welcome to another board game introductory video. Today we're looking at Wingspan, designed by Elizabeth Hargrave and published by Stonemaier Games. In Wingspan, players take on the role of bird enthusiasts, attracting the best birds to their wildlife preserve and creating the most efficient points engine on their path to victory. Once the game is set up, players will start with their own player mat and 8 action cubes. Players draw 5 bird cards, 2 bonus cards, and take 1 of each food token. After deciding which bonus card to keep, discard the other, and then choose to keep up to 5 bird cards, discarding 1 food token for each bird card kept. The game consists of 4 rounds, with players alternating turns. On a player's turn, they will take one of these 4 actions using one of their action cubes to keep track. Play a bird from your hand, gain food, lay eggs, and draw bird cards. The more birds you have in your habitats, the stronger the action will be. To play a bird card from your hand, pay the food cost of the bird card in the upper left. Then, place it on the leftmost open space of the matching habitat. Some birds have multiple habitats and can be played in any of the shown habitats. Playing birds into these columns requires an egg in addition to their food cost. The next action that players can take is gain food. When taking any of the following actions, the action will be stronger the more birds there are in the habitat. First, the player will place an action cube on the action space, and then look for the first space without a bird starting from the left. In this case, the gain food action allows us to choose one of the dice in the bird feeder, remove it, and gain a matching food token. If there was a bird in this habitat, the player would also be able to discard a bird from hand to gain an additional food token from another die. If there are any birds in the habitat, after activating the first open space for the action, check the space to the left for a bird with a brown ability to activate. Once that ability is finished, move to the next left space, and so on until all of the birds with brown abilities have been activated. Some birds will have white abilities, which are activated when they are first played, pink abilities, which are activated when it is not that player's turn, and blue abilities, which are activated at the end of each round. The next action is lay eggs. Again, place an action cube on the action space, check for the first open space without a bird, and activate it. This space, 2 eggs, and the player may discard a food token to lay an additional egg, and so on. To lay an egg, place one of the egg tokens on a bird's card that has a nest icon and does not already have eggs on it equal to its maximum egg amount. Eggs may be placed on any bird on the player's mat. Once that space has been activated, again, check the space on the left for a bird with a brown ability, activating it, and so on. The final action players can take is to draw cards from the bird display or from the top of the deck. When taking this action, place an action cube on the space, then check to see the number of cards that can be drawn from the furthest space to the right without a bird. Then again, move to the left, activating any birds with brown powers. Players alternate turns until all players have no action cubes left. That triggers the end of the round. First, activate any end of round bird powers. Those are blue powers. Then, check the end of round goals and score accordingly. To do so, each player takes one of their action cubes and places it on the corresponding victory point space. Even if they didn't achieve the goal, they still place a cube. The bird display is reset, the first player marker is passed to the next player, and a new round begins. After 4 rounds, the game finishes, and players add their scores from birds, eggs, tucked cards under birds, food tokens cashed on bird cards, and points from bonus cards. The player with the most points wins. Wingspan is for 1 to 5 players, suggested for ages 10 years and up, and plays in about 40 to 70 minutes depending on the number of players. As of recording this video, there are several expansions available for Wingspan that add additional bird cards from all over the world, a new food type, additional egg colors, a 2-player duet mode, a 6 to 7 player flock mode, and an all-in-one nesting box storage solution. If you'd like more information, visit the Stonemaier website or visit your friendly local game store.